from Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And after being drafted 8th overall in 2024, out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one. But this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They stay on the ground with Kamara, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a... Yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway.
Rocco switch. Rocco, go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Chuck now from the gun. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So it'll be 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Shuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. On play action, here's Shuck. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Trying for it with Shuck. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be Falcons football. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And Shuck's going to have him a first down there as he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he drives that truck backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Slayer, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Watched out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Penix on 1st down. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. This one gets to the 22. They stop by Damone Clark. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play fake. Penix. He'll try and run this. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Head coach Kellen Moore ready in his Saints for their next series. Saints to the line now, 1st and 10. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass, intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long they've got to figure out. 3rd and long for him here. Good strike downfield to Olave. And a great play does not get the first down. And that stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4th. 1 foot on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. "7-3 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Screen here for Kamara. Has the first and breaks through midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Counter give to Kamara.
First down.
This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Really two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10. At the 30-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Falcons, first down.
First and 10. Around to Robinson. He brushed him off with ease. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. Shuck now on first down. Ooh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 35-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Throw here, third down. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And with a half a football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. First and 10 from the 43. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Flush down out to his left. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Connects on the crosser. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Chance to move the chains here on third and 4. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
On the give, it's Miller. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
At the 42-yard line.
Kamara now on first and 10. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. And all set now, first and 10.
Saints First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds him on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Camara running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Throwing now on first down. Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Falcons, first down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, Penix. He keeps it and takes off. Oh, Penix lost it. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be third and long.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
They'll throw, third and long. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. A throw left side finds Johnson. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Tackled there by James Pierce. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here. Shuck working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down, Saints.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Shuck now from the gun. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Shuck on third down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
19 Tiger.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. Throw caught by his running back. And they're all over him after that catch. Won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. On play action, here's Shuck. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you've got to hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Third down here, need 8 on play. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Penix now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Here's Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
We'll start from the 39. Across midfield. And he gets this down to the 38.
The Saints take over.
The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And he's kept up the pace all season long to the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Handoff here for Miller. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
6 yards to go.
I'll air it out on third. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
Throwing, Shuck. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Falcons are going to have it. Chuck now on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they take him down right along the 30. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play action, Chuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap to Chuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would...
Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play, and we've got 2nd and 8.
He's taken down at the
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Putting the tight end in motion. Penix working from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down.
Play action. Here's Penix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Shuck. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. This game right here, partner, has been a really good demonstration of why they value this guy beyond his running ability. Look at what he brings to their passing game as well.
Yeah, tremendous boost for the offense and a tremendous nightmare for this defense.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by McLaughlin. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. 3rd and just 2 to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Too quick. Check. Be ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Shuck's going to have him a first down there as he slides in safely.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Trying the air now. Here's Shuck. He put everything he had into this one. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
And you just get the play off. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Drawing up the design keeper. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 1-yard
3rd
gain.
and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Now send their tight end right. 3rd down, it's Penix. He's got London left side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Chuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, strike. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. Down just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
This is Devin Neal with it. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Chuck working from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at it. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Trying for it with Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kay, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Penix. And he comes out the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Take it down back at the
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Lofts it deep right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Handoff. Here's McLaughlin. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Shot with a quick toss out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
For a Saints 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Now an inside handoff. McLaughlin. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. To throw, Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
And the Saints, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Going power with the big tight end. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
On the handoff, this is McLaughlin. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock. And it sets up fourth and goal. Penix on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Second and 10, still at the 28.
It's now second and 10.
London going to motion over right. Second and 10, Penix to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, first down.
Penix now on first down. Middle of the field, got his man, it's Pitts. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
That's another.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons, 14 points back. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's first and 10. Again, Penix to the air. He's got it over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
It's Penix yet again.
At the Saints, 40-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A loss of 5 brings up third down and 12.
Here he is to throw. Past the line, he's going to run for it. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
On first down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Loss of 7 brings up second and 17.
Penix working from the gun.
29-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. Danny Stutzman on the coverage.
Shut up. Hey.
Throwing now. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Look at that touch. Laid on a platter for him. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. A close call that time, Brock. Whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, didn't really matter as the offense decides to decline.
And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down. Running over center with McLaughlin. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one.